Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from stop motions, news videos, reviews, music occasionally. All my social media accounts are linked down below, and now, let's get straight to it. Okay, so, whew. You got quite a bit to talk about in this video. This morning I went for a little walk, did my exercise, feeling good, and I see that they dropped this little teaser right here confirming that the trailer for Rise of the Beast will be dropping tomorrow at 9 a.m. and this teaser here is pretty sick. I'm loving the CGI. It looks so much more improved than what we saw during the Super Bowl spot and the teaser trailer. I wasn't one of the people hating on the CG back then, but it's still, though, to me, it looks even better here. I'm loving Cheetor, RC, Wheeljack, Primal, Optimus, and then you even see Rhinox in the back there. There's an extended version, or there's a widescreen version of this clip. I don't know where this came from. I think it might be the UK version of this clip or something like that, where you could see Rhinox way better. You could see it in the regular screened version. You could see him a little bit there. They all look great together. One big team. And the other thing to note here, too, is Wheeljack has his fins here. So Silver Optimus was indeed correct a few weeks ago in his report that they did slightly redesign Wheeljack's head. And I also saw some people saying that there's like a battle mask forming as the camera is panning away from Wheeljack. So I don't know how true that is. I didn't see that happening, but maybe I'm just going blind or something. But I mean, this is really sick, man. I am so excited for this trailer. This was a fun clip to watch. I'm still watching it. I've watched it like 15 times already, and it just dropped an hour and a half ago at the time of this recording. I'm just so excited for this trailer tomorrow. I'm gonna watch the trailer tomorrow. I'm not gonna post my reaction because I don't want to get a copyright strike or something like that, but I will be doing my reaction to it right after I watch it. I'll give you guys my thoughts on the trailer and stuff like that, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. But next up thing that I want to cover in this video is, so a little update to ROTB Trailers person hitting him up about the test screening yesterday. We have some more info that was corroborated by some TFW members and stuff. So we have some bullet points here. They are not spoilery. It's just some things talking about positives of the movie, which is really good sign. First bullet point here is Scourge is an excellent villain. He is established as brutal from the very first scene of the movie. Best in the franchise. And then second bullet point, screening started at 7 p.m. and the source left the cinema by 9:30 p.m. There was a 10-minute long presentation at the start, however. So this movie is looking to be about 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm guessing the credits are going to be about 10 or so minutes, like how it usually is. And they said here there was a 10-minute long intro. So I could see about 2 hours and 10 minutes of overall actual movie screen time. So this is going to be a good length, nothing too long or too short. I think 2 hours and 10 minutes is a good sweet spot for a Transformers movie, in my opinion. Next slide here says the movie is not a mess, which is great to hear. Loving that. And the next bullet point, CG was on par with previous films. I can definitely agree with that. Seeing this new clip with the updated CG, that looks freaking fantastic. I still can't believe some people I see online are already critiquing the CG in that video. I don't know. And then the next bullet point, Stratosphere transforms more than once, but has minor role. So this is kind of new. We heard that he transforms, but we only heard of it being one time during the movie. So it's good to hear that we're going to see him transform and be in robot mode more than once, which is sick. And the last bullet point, Freezer and a duo partner harass the humans. So we have not heard anything about this yet. This is a new scene description that we do not have. We've never heard before. And this sounds pretty interesting. Freezer is going to have a duo partner, which means it could be a copy of Freezer, or it could be, you know, they're in the similar type of size and they're different designs. There is a Studio Series listing for somebody in Core Class. I'm forgetting the name of them. but that might be who Freezer's partner is. They might be repainting Freezer or remolding that figure, so who knows with what Freezer's partner is going to look like and if that toy is actually him. But that's pretty cool that we're going to see Freezer harassing the humans. Probably going to be, I would have to guess, Anthony Ramos' character and Elena, Noah and Elena, I should say, and maybe Noah's parents. Maybe the Terracons are trying to track down, or his mom. I think his mom is the only parent in the movie, so maybe it's Elena's boss at work, but the museum is going to be destroyed or something like that. But I don't know. Pretty cool scene. And then we have some additional details, new bullet points here. On the human characters, great protagonists, jokes land, you feel for him, Ramos in parentheses, and want him to succeed, on par with Charlie from Bumblebee. On the action, well choreographed, wide shots, impressed with one scene in particular. And then last one, no time travel shenanigans. So the director did say that the Maximals were going to be from the future back in 2021. That seems to be rewritten, or that is in canon fiction that they made up, but they're not going to be mentioning in this particular movie. And the action, the wide shots, I'm excited for that. I love Bayverse action, the first 3 films particularly, and Age of Extinction 2 to some extent. And there were some cool scenes in The Last Night too, but the Bumblebee style of action that we're presumably going to be getting in this movie too, you could tell by, I think they hired the same cinematographer from Bumblebee for Rise of the Beast 2, which is great. So I'm really excited for those wide shots and dynamic angles, especially the type of stuff that we got during the Bumblebee final battle when Shatter was kicking and punching Bumblebee and getting the upper hand. There was some crazy camera work in that movie, and I'm glad to hear that that's carrying over into Rise of the Beast. And you know, the human character stuff, I know we don't really care too much about that, but it's great to hear that at least when the humans are on screen, they're potentially going to be very compelling and actually good characters that you could feel for. So that's great that the human characters are actually well written. And there's another little detail here that says, according to the source, the music was not added yet to the test screening, which probably made for an awkward experience. Yeah, I would assume no music in a movie is kind of awkward, but no music being added is, I mean, I guess I'm not going to say that's weird because they just wrapped up recording the music like, 2 weeks ago, so I wouldn't expect it to be all edited in there. So, but yeah, that's interesting to hear that they didn't add music to this Monday test screening. So I'm glad to hear that people are really liking the movie, the cut that they saw Monday, just a couple days ago. The one thing was they stated it was about 90% finished and there was no music added yet. And I'm assuming the music is going to be dope because I think it's the guy that did the Mandalorian music, and also Steve Jablonsky is going to be helping him with the score, which is sick. So yeah, I'm expecting some dope music from that. I'm so hyped for Rise of the Beast, guys. That teaser looks great. The test screening news is awesome to hear. And the last thing I want to cover in this video in terms of news, we have some miscellaneous Generations Shattered Glass info here. On the toy selling sites in the Asian countries where people get figures early, there was a Shattered Glass hot rod posted on there for sale saying coming soon. So it seems like we're going to be getting a Shattered Glass hot rod coming out this year and being revealed at some point soon, in a couple months probably. And then JT Prime 17, he added to this and he said, if you guys want an idea on how many SG releases we're getting this year, the listings that I posted that have DTC in them are a part of the capsule. So expect 2 to 3 on top of Grimlock and Rodimus. Plus one of the releases is listed as a convention exclusive in the title. So we'll see what comes of that. So there's going to be 2 to 3 Shattered Glass releases on top of Grimlock and Rodimus, and one of them is going to be a convention exclusive in the title. So Your guess as good as mine on what figures they're going to be choosing for the rest of the Shattered Glass releases this year and who that exclusive is going to be. I don't really collect Shattered Glass. I got Flame War and Slicer because, you know, those characters are more miscellaneous in the G1 universe, and they're not just strictly figures for Shattered Glass. I wanted them for my Decepticon ranks. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think are going to be the next Shattered Glass releases? What do you guys think about the little teaser clip that they posted for the trailer coming 9 a.m. tomorrow? And what do you guys think about the positive reception of the test screening for Monday for Rise of the Beasts? Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.